crazy.
If it's beef, then it's beef. I swear to God, I'ma creep to your Jeep with the heat and put your... Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Little Man Reacts, and today I got a request to do Alan Jackson, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? Never heard it before, but I'm excited to jump into this thing, guys. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go, guys.
Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Were you in the yard with your wife and children, or working on some stage in LA? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of that black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor? Or did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones, and pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble, and sob for the ones left below? Did you burst out with pride for the red, white, and blue, and the heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer, and look at yourself and what really matters? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love.
Alright guys, I'm going to pause right there. Really deep song. Kind of, hit you right in the heart, because, you still remember exactly, where you was during that time. I was sitting in middle school at that time, and I just remember the look on the faces of like the teachers when they left and came back in, and they said, hey, everybody's got to go home. Nobody could ride the bus. You got to either walk or somebody's got to get you, but you got to go now. I still remember how eerie quiet just everywhere was. You know what I mean? It was... You could have dropped change and heard it, jingle on the ground, how quiet it was, because everybody didn't know what was going to happen next. We was kind of at the edge of our seats, and, it's been a while, it's been a lot of years since that happened, but it's still there like it was yesterday. So panic, felt panic, I never thought of it as, like I'm a father now, so I never thought of it as that standpoint. So today would definitely be a little bit more, I don't even know, guys. Like I said, this one gets me in the feels, man. Let's jump back into it.
Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Did you feel guilty cause you're a survivor? In a crowded room, did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you loved her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes and hope it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep? Did you notice the sunset the first time in ages, and speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow, go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some strangers, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day?
Alright guys, there you have it. Alan Jackson, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? Definitely love the song. Definitely like hit you, you know, right in the heart, you know what I mean? The thing is, you know, we had that tragedy, and that tragedy was so, you know, bad at the time, but we stood up as one. We stood up as one. Everybody came together, and America was stronger than it ever was after that. You know, a lot of people did lose their lives. A lot of people, you know, you've seen the videos, and it was just a terrible thing, you know, and I just, you know, I was processing it from, you know, like an adolescent's mind. You know, I didn't really process it the way that I would have processed it today. But I still remember, you know, vividly, you know, what happened, what was going on. Everybody glued to the TV, you know, people not knowing what to do. We just didn't know, you know, we didn't know. But, you know, the way that we came back, we, you know, like I said, we united. You know, America is the greatest place there is, you know, and, you know, don't even know what to say. First, I'd like to say thank you to all the soldiers that, you know, helped fight any time that we needed during that time, after that time, past tense, present. You know, I appreciate every single one of you guys. This song I really liked, I really enjoyed, because it means a lot to me. From being a part of that time. But I would definitely refer this to somebody, and I definitely would listen to it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Down in those comments, where we going next, guys?
Yeah,
Marco.